Hello everybody, welcome back to Key Creations. Thank you so much for stopping back by my channel, and if you are new, thank you for joining us, and I hope you will return. So for today we're going to do something really fun. We are going to make an elf wreath or swag, whichever one you want to call it, but we're going to use these candy cane wreath frames from Dollar Tree. So I have two of them. So we're going to put these together and kind of create that little oval shape. And so you'll need two candy cane wreath forms. You will also need some mesh. And this is the 6-inch mesh from Dollar Tree. So I have the white, the green, and the red. And I will let you know how many rolls of each color you will need. You'll also need some type of sign. Well, I have this sign here I got from Dollar Tree. I have the little elf hat up here. Thought that was really cute, so we're going to use that. We're also going to put these little elves on there. And I have it's a boy and a girl. So we're going to use those. We're also going to use ribbon, and so I have a variety of ribbon here from Dollar Tree. These are from Dollar Tree. This one here is, I think I got it from Dollar General. So we're going to use a variety of ribbons, and I also have some mesh tubing. We might use that too. I also got these little ornaments too. We might use that. And so you're going to need your pipe cleaners. You're going to need your zip ties. And these are 8-inch zip ties. So you're going to need those. And you're also going to need your rotary cutter. And you're going to need your hot glue gun and glue sticks. So let me get everything set up, you guys, and when I come back, we'll get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put these two candy cane wreath forms together. So we're going to turn one this way, and we're going to put them together like this. So you're going to have to kind of, bend them in place. But so what you want to do is you get where you want to connect them at, okay? And we're going to use several zip ties to connect them. So I'm just going to come right here at this corner here and try to get it around, well, right here, both of the wreath forms, and then just zip tie it. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and zip tie this in here. Okay, I'm going to put one over here on this side. Just gonna have to keep bending them. Okay, so we'll come back over here and we'll put one right here. Okay, and then we'll come back over here. And we're going to take it and we're going to zip tie right here. to put another one over here. And I think we'll be good. So that's how you will zip tie. And if you want to put more zip ties on there, you most definitely can. This is how it'll look, guys. So now we are going to cut our mesh. And so for this wreath, we are going to do the curl method. So we are going to cut our pieces 10 inches long. So what you'll do is you'll roll out your mesh here. You'll take your rotary cutter. But if you don't have a mat and rotary cutter, you can always use your scissors and a ruler to measure it out. So we'll come here at the 10-inch mark and we'll cut. So that's how we will cut all of our mesh for all 3 colors. They're cut at 10 inches. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to start placing our mesh on the wreath. So as you can see, I already put the mesh and the ribbon on the wreath. I already got a section done. Okay, so these ribbon here are cut at 9 inches. This candy cane one here is cut at 6 inches. It's just however you want to do it, guys. You don't have to cut them 9 inches, 6 inches, or whatever. It's just if you want them longer, you can cut them longer. If you want them shorter, you can cut them shorter. It's just your preference. So I cut mine at 9 inches and this other one at 6 inches. And so we're going to use half pipe cleaners. So we're going to cut our pipe cleaners in half. If you can use a whole pipe cleaner, but I'm going to cut mine in half. And so what we're going to do, we're going to take one piece of mesh of each color, and we're going to take our mesh with the cut side up. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to roll it. Just roll it. Okay, we're going to take this piece and place it between our fingers right here. And so we'll take another piece and we'll just roll it. Just like that. And then just place it here between your fingers, and we'll take that third piece. So a bundle is going to consist of 3 pieces of mesh. Now I'm using all 3 of the colors in one bundle, but you can mix and match or use all one color for one bundle, and however you want to do it. So what I just kind of did was just randomly place the ribbon on there. So I think I'm going to use like this piece here, I believe. And so I put that on top of these 3, and then get a smaller piece of ribbon, like maybe this striped one here, and just put it on top. Okay, and then just kind of pinch them all together in the middle. Okay, like so. You can adjust it after you get the pipe cleaner on. So you take your pipe cleaner and just put it around the middle there, and just kind of pull everything up like this and give it a good twist. Okay, so now you can come back and just kind of fix your ribbon. You still can kind of pull it if you need to, you know, so it can be even, like so. And then what we're going to do, which I probably should have did before I put it on the wreath, put the bundle together, we are going to cut that little V detail into the ribbon. So you'll fold it over like that, and then just cut at an angle, down at an angle like that, and you'll get that little V detail. And so we're going to do all the ribbon all ribbons like that. Okay. And it, like I said, it'll be better if you just do all of this before you put it together, and just make it easier. And also what we're gonna do, we're gonna trim up this Dollar Tree mesh. I know you guys, some of you guys do not like using this Dollar Tree mesh, but I'm just gonna trim it up. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna come here on the wreath here, and so let's start right here. What we're gonna do is place everything around these two bars, the two middle bars, all the way around. We're gonna place the mesh on there. So what you'll do is just put the mesh around, the pipe cleaners around like that, turn it around on the back, and just tighten it up around those two bars. Okay, like so. So like I said, like I managed to get 4 of these bundles in that first section. You very well could put 5 and possibly more, but I'm only going to put 4 on there. Okay. So let's do another one. This time I'm going to use this candy cane striped ribbon, and I am going to ruffle this little ribbon, but I'll show you that in a minute. So let's do our curls first. Okay. And then put it in our fingers, and then let's do another curl. And place it between our fingers, and let's do another one. Okay. Alright, place that like this. Now we're going to take this little piece here, and like I said, I cut it 6 inches, and all I'm going to do is do a little ruffle, and I'm going to place it right on top of these 3 curls, like so. So I'm going to take my pipe cleaner, and I'm just going to go around all of this. Okay. And then I'm going to pull up and then give it a good twist. Okay. And you can straighten out your mesh and your ribbon, and then just kind of trim it up a little bit. Cut the fray pieces off, and then come here on your wreath frame, and we'll place the mesh, the pipe cleaners around those 2 middle bars. And let's turn it over, and then we'll tighten it up. So that's all we're going to do around the whole wreath frame. And it's, you know, you can do the ribbon however order you want it in, or however you want to do it. But that's basically how we're going to do. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and finish up. I'll let you guys know how much mesh you're gonna need. And so let me get this finished, and I'll come back and I'll show it to you with all the mesh and ribbon on there. Okay guys, so here is the wreath with all of the mesh on there. So I ended up using 3 rolls for each color, and so for every one of these little sections here I put 4. And you know, on this side you're gonna have to put 4 here, maybe 4 here. I think it was one section up here, I think I might have put 5 in the little section, but 4 to 5 bundles in each section, and you're gonna be good. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to place our sign on. Our sign and our L's. I decided not to use those little mini ornaments on there. So we're not going to use those. But for the sign, I already went through and hot glued my pipe cleaners on. So you'll take your hot glue gun and just put the hot glue over and kind of around the pipe cleaners and just let it dry real good, and then just place your sign on. So what I'm going to do, I want to put my sign just kind of here in the center. Okay, so what you're going to do is just place your pipe cleaners kind of down there in between the all of the mesh. I believe I want it kind of sitting right there. So let me turn the wreath over so I can find those pipe cleaners. And we'll just make our way through here with the pipe cleaners. Let's see. Got that, and these. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to come here on this side. And we're going to come right here around this bar, and we're just gonna tighten it. Don't tighten it so tight yet, because we want to make sure it's in the right place on the other side. So we'll just do this side here, and then we'll come here in the middle. We'll just put one side here, and then we'll go on the other side. And we can always come back and just, you know, tighten those down some more. And then we got a little bit more trimming to do so we can get rid of some of that fraying. Okay. So we'll pull our mesh out here so it won't get lost up under the sign. Just pull it out a little bit. Turn around. Just kind of get it where you want it. Okay. And so what I want to do for the elves, let me turn it back this way, is I want to put one on either side of the sign. Okay. And so what I did was with the elves is I hot glued a pipe cleaner on the back, and I took a piece of ribbon and just kind of stuck it there to reinforce it a little bit. But you know, if you had some floral wire, you can just stick it through the elf, you know, just stick it through there and then, you know, attach it to the wreath that way. But I use the pipe cleaners and the hot glue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her on this side. Okay. Kind of like right there, I guess. That's a good place. So I'm going to put the pipe cleaners down through all this mesh. Okay. And do this in here. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to tighten it up on the back, but then I'm going to put this elf here on this side and tighten it down. Okay, so we got our elves on there, and so all I did was connect the pipe cleaner onto the back. And so now what we're going to do, just to help it stay in place or whatever, I'm going to take the little hand here, and I'm just going to glue it down on the sign. So it looks like she's, they're holding the sign, or at least got their hand on the sign. So I'm going to do the same one for this one. Okay, and also what I want to do is just kind of put some hot glue like under their little feet here, and kind of glue it down to the ribbon or the mesh on the wreath. Just make sure it just kind of stay in place. So you just do that. Do the other side. And we'll glue this here. Okay, and anywhere else you think you would need a little bit of glue, probably put this under her leg here, a little bit of glue. Okay, so there you have it. Now I do have a bow. I made a bow with the rest of the ribbon I had left over, so I don't know if I'm gonna put the bow on there or not. So if I do, I might put it up here, or I might put it here at the bottom, or I might not put it on at all. But what I'm gonna do, we're done with the wreath. I'm gonna trim it up real good, and I'm gonna hang it up so you can get a better look at it. Okay guys, so here is the wreath all completed. So I just decided to leave the bow off. I thought it had enough going on, so I didn't really need the bow. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Oh, so I wanted to tell you guys that I just created a Facebook wreath group. It's called Key Creations, Wreaths and More. So I would love for you guys to come and join that group. A lot of you want to share your creations, you know, with me. And so you can do that on there. And I just want it to be a positive environment where you can come and share your crafts and encourage people and help them if they need it. And just a happy place for the beginner crafter and the on up to the experienced ones. You know, crafting is supposed to be fun, and that's how I want our group to be. So please come and join that group. I would love to have you guys. It's Key Creations, Wreaths and More. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial. And if you would please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, and have a blessed day.